You didn't find this message found you. At this very moment, something is shifting in your life. Not by chance, not by luck, but by divine appointment. You've been drawn here because there is something heaven needs you to know. Your account has been settled. Your freedom has been purchased. Your breakthrough has already been paid in full. Take a deep breath. Let your spirit quiet itself. Let these words fall not just on your ears, but deep into your soul. Because what you're about to read isn't just inspiration. It's a divine revelation. You are not waiting for victory. You are walking into it. So many believers are stuck in cycles of waiting for healing, waiting for restoration, waiting for breakthrough. You've cried out, God, why the delay? I've been faithful, I've prayed, I've waited. But what if I told you that you've been standing in front of a door that was unlocked 2,000 years ago, when Jesus hung on the cross and declared, "It is finished"? He wasn't announcing his defeat. He was proclaiming your freedom. The word he used, tetelestai, was a legal term, a financial term. A debt settled completely, paid in full. If this is resonating with you, don't just sit quietly. Make a declaration right now. Type "paid in full" in the comments below. Let heaven see it. Let hell hear it. Let your soul know it. The chains are gone. The prison door is open. Imagine a man in a prison cell. The lock is broken. The door stands wide open. But he stays sitting, clutching chains that have already fallen from his wrists. Sound ridiculous? That's exactly how many of us live. We've been set free, but we still behave like we're bound. We've been forgiven, but we're still punishing ourselves. We've been healed, but we're still holding on to the sickness of our past. But here's the truth. You don't owe anything anymore. You are not a spiritual beggar. You are a child of the King. Romans 8:17 says, we are heirs, heirs of God and co-heirs with Christ. You don't need to work for what's already yours. You need to walk into it. Comment below, no more chains. This is more than a comment. It's a spiritual shift. You're not just forgiven, you're restored. Forgiveness is powerful, but it's only half the gospel. Many believers know they're forgiven, but live like spiritual refugees, like survivors of a war rather than victors of a promise. But God isn't interested in just patching you up. He wants to restore you completely. You weren't just rescued, you were redeemed. You weren't just spared, you were crowned. Ephesians 2:6 says, God raised us up with Christ and seated us with him in the heavenly realms. That's authority, not just amnesty. My question to you, are you living like someone who is forgiven or someone who is enthroned? If you're ready to embrace restoration, declare, I am restored, in the comments. The cross was a transaction. You are the receipt. Let's talk about the blood, every lash that tore his skin, every thorn that pierced his head, every drop of blood that fell from the cross. Each one wasn't just suffering, it was a purchase. Each wound was stamped with your name. Each cry was a receipt for your deliverance. Jesus didn't just die to forgive sin, he died to secure freedom, healing, provision, and peace. Isaiah 53:5. By his stripes, we are healed. Past tense. It's done. Type below, I receive what the blood paid for. Let the spirit world know that you believe what heaven has already declared. Stop begging for what's already yours. The reason you face so much warfare is because the enemy knows something you might not. You've already won. He's not fighting to defeat you. He's fighting because you're already victorious. You've been praying like a servant when you're a son. You've been asking for what's already in your inheritance. Philippians 4:19 says, God will supply all your needs according to his riches and glory. That's not a vague hope. That's a divine promise. Stop begging, start receiving. Declare it right now. I am not a beggar, I am an heir. You are not a prisoner. You are a king's child. It's time to walk like it. Walk like someone who has already been redeemed. Walk like someone who doesn't need to prove themselves, because the blood of Jesus already did. Walk like someone who carries the Spirit of the living God. Romans 8:11. The same Spirit that raised Christ from the dead lives in you. Not near you, not occasionally around you, in you. That same Spirit is activating you as you read this. You are being stirred up, empowered, reminded of who you really are. If you can feel something shifting, comment. The Spirit lives in me. From surviving to thriving, the real gospel. The enemy doesn't mind if you survive, as long as you never thrive. But Jesus didn't come to make survivors. He came to make kings and queens, to raise up a generation of bold, Spirit-filled world changers. Revelation 1:6 says, "He has made us kings and priests unto God." What if your greatest testimony isn't in your suffering, but in your victory? What if the most spiritual thing you could do is walk with your head held high, fully alive in your calling, fully aware of your worth? You weren't saved to stay small. You were saved to stand tall. Comment now. I am more than a conqueror. Your healing is a weapon. Understand this. The enemy fears your healing, not just for what it does for you, but for what it activates through you. Once you walk in your healing, chains start to fall off others. Curses break over families. Revival starts with your story. Your victory is not just personal, it's generational. You are not just free, you are dangerous to the enemy. The wounds of Jesus are your credentials. They've authorized you to tear down strongholds, break patterns, and set captives free. Don't waste your victory. Say it boldly. I am healed. I am sent. You are chosen for more. You weren't just saved from something. You were saved for something. You've been through fire not to be scarred, but to be forged. You've survived not for comfort, but for commission. You're not here to watch the kingdom move. You're here to move it. John 15:16. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you to go and bear fruit. Fruit that will last. Do you believe that? Type it now. I am chosen for more. The darkness fears your light. Have you ever wondered why people pulled away from you after you stepped deeper into your calling? Why certain relationships collapsed when you began to pray more, fast more, walk in purity? It wasn't about you. It was about your light. Your light doesn't just illuminate. It exposes. You are a spiritual disruptor. When you walk into rooms, the atmosphere shifts. Demons get nervous, insecurity gets revealed, compromise gets uncomfortable. That's why the enemy attacks you. Not because you're weak, but because you're too powerful to leave alone. So don't apologize for your light. Shine harder. Let the world know, my light wins. You are not who you were. Step into your new season, Isaiah 43:18-19. Forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. God isn't consulting your past to determine your future, so why are you still carrying it? Let go of the old season, the hurt, the loss, the unanswered prayers, the regret. It all served its purpose. Now it's time to step forward. Step into healing, step into identity, step into destiny. Type it loud in the comments. I step into my new season. Final word. The cross was enough, and so are you. As you reach the end of this message, you are standing at a divine threshold. What Jesus paid for with his life, freedom, healing, provision, identity, power, it's not just available to you. It's waiting for you to claim it. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are already redeemed, already victorious, already free. Let your heart breathe that in. Now type below, it is finished, paid in full. I receive it. Let your words align with heaven's decree. Let your voice shake the earth. Let your light flood the darkness. And if this message stirred something inside you, share it. You never know who might need this word right now. You never know who's sitting in a prison with the door wide open. Join the movement. If you're ready to walk in this truth, subscribe, stay connected, and join a community of purpose-driven, spirit-filled believers. Let's walk in victory. Let's claim every promise. Let's shine together. Until next time, remember, You are chosen. You are healed. You are paid. In full, you are victorious.